What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's MightyFan time. And first, I gotta say, it is hot. Temperature went close to 100 degrees today. It's a hot day, so I'm dressed for comfort more than anything else. Normally, I'd wear a jersey or something, but I couldn't do that this video. So I got Mighty on today. So anyhow, but the main purpose of this video is it's a big pickup video for me because it's another Grail pickup for me. And it's a jersey that I really did not expect to get anytime soon. But every now and then, that's why you scour eBay. That's why you look where you look, because you never know when something's going to pop up. And this jersey actually showed up on eBay a few days ago. And I got to give a quick shout out to the seller. Most of you probably know him on Jersey Central as Concrete Charlie. And he always has some really, great selection of Mitchell&Ness jerseys, selling them on eBay. A lot of older run, jerseys too. Made in USA's, made in El Salvador's, made in Korea's. So you never know what you're going to find with him that he'll put up for sale. And this was one of them. And this was one of the jerseys that's been a big grail of mine for some time. Not as much as Dion. Dion was the toughest one to get. That's the one I had the most history with. But this one certainly was elusive. It's been a big year for me so far for the Grail pickup. Obviously, late December I got the Dion jersey, and then a couple months ago I got the Steve Young Bucks rookie year jersey and the Joe Klecko away white Jets jersey. Two jerseys that have been Grails of mine, elusive jerseys for me. And now I was able to pick up this one. This is one of my all-time favorite running backs. I was so glad to have it. I do have a couple of his replica jerseys in the collection, but this is the Mitchell&Ness one, and this one I really wanted. Funny thing is, I first saw this jersey those years ago at the Mitchell&Ness store when I first started going there. But obviously for the sale back then it was no longer in the store, so I couldn't get it. So here we are years later, and I finally have it in the collection. But it was well worth the wait because, like I said, one of my all-time favorite running backs, and this is his Mitchell&Ness jersey. You all should know who this is. Marshall. This is the Mitchell&Ness circa 2000 Marshall Faulk, the Hall of Famer, St. Louis Rams Super Bowl jersey. Like I said, it's the year that they won the Super Bowl. Greatest show and turf team. And beautiful jersey. Love this jersey for a number of reasons. A, it's a Marshall Faulk jersey, and I've always been a big fan of his. I have his Colts jersey from way back when. I have his blue Rams jersey from the 2000 season when they won the Super Bowl. I got that one before that season because I was a fan of his, so I got his Rams jersey too. So I always wanted the Mitchell&Ness jersey because it is the only one they ever made of Marshall Faulk to date, and also it was for the Super Bowl, and I just love the look of the jersey. I've always been a big fan of these older Rams jerseys, whether they're the LA Rams or the early years in St. Louis. I mean, they were just, really an iconic look. And ironically enough, the year after they won the Super Bowl, they changed their look, went to what they wear today. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Rams were the last team in the NFL to wear the heat press numbers. You see, this is from 2000, and they were still wearing the heat press numbers. And you all should know this about me. For those of you who don't, you should know that my favorite style throwback football jersey is the heat press, final press numbers and letters. Because that's how the Eagles used to wear them back in the day, too, back in the Randall years, the Reggie White years. And I grew up with those jerseys, so when I'm a collector now, I'm looking for them for all different teams. And this is the Marshall Faulk one, obviously, with the heat press name and numbers. It's an older made in Korea jersey. You see the tag. It's actually a size 56. I normally wear a 52 to 54, but I had to take a chance on it because it was a Grail jersey of mine. It actually fits pretty good, so I'm pretty happy about that. Because I'll definitely be giving this jersey some wears. The sleeves, you see the yellow and blue for the ram horns going around. And the 28 is also pressed on, but the horn itself is actually a different material altogether. It's not, it's not the mesh that you see for the rest of the jersey. It's got the NFL logo on the front, and of course the Super Bowl logo, one of the all-time great Super Bowls. Talk about game of inches. It was won by a couple inches by the Rams on that tackle at the end. And there's the 28 on the other sleeve. Falk is on a nameplate, pressed on, and the 28, of course, is pressed on too. And like I said, it's an older maiden career run jersey, so it's kind of heavy, pretty heavy jersey. But there you see the jack tag, the 2000. Beautiful jersey. I have the LA Rams Joe Namath, and I have a vintage Russell LA Rams Eric Dickerson, both the blue jerseys, and of course I have the replica Marshall Faulk in blue. This is the first one of this style that I have in the white, so real happy with that. And swag factor as always. I've had this hat for a little while. It's gone with the other Ram jerseys, fitted Mitchell&Ness hat. And there it is, together at last. So yeah, like I said, real happy to have it. It's another grail off of my list. Number 28, Marshall Faulk. Away white Super Bowl 2000 Mitchell&Ness jersey. Older maiden career run jersey. Real nice. And I got a towel off because it's really hot. But yeah, like I said, kind of an unexpected pickup. I was just so happy to see it first and foremost, because you rarely ever see this jersey, and to be able to get it was an added bonus for me. Because I always said if I ever had a chance at it again, I would not pass on it, and I didn't do that. So for those of you wondering now, I'm down to one grail left on my all-time grail list, and that's the Green Bay Packers Mitchell&Ness Sterling Sharp jersey, the away white Sterling Sharp jersey with the Packers 75th anniversary logo on there. Someday I got to get that one too. That's like the last of the holdouts for me. Whenever that may be, I don't know. Maybe it'll be this year. Maybe this is the year to get all the grails off my collection. But whenever it is, it is. That's what I always say about collecting, particularly with grails. You never know. But at any rate, it is too hot. I'm starting to melt, so I gotta go. But I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Big shouts, as always, to all my subscribers, all my fellow Jersey heads out there. Big shouts to all of you. Big shouts to all my family, friends, DeviantArt members. Anyone I forgot, I'm sorry, but big shouts to all of you. Everyone out there, keep doing your thing. Keep making these videos. I always look forward to seeing them by the rest of you guys, so keep making them. And anyhow, this is MightyFan once again saying peace, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye. It is hot.